All right, hello everybody. Welcome to another show, Real Madrid fan channel. So today we'll be talking about the loanees of Real Madrid, which includes Kovacic and Odegaard. So we'll be talking about those two, how those two are doing, what those two are doing in their respective leagues, if they're going to come back, and we'll be just talking about that. That's the only topic that I'll be covering in this video. So first of all, I'll talk about Kovacic. Kovacic is currently at Chelsea. He's been there for half a season so far, and really seems to like it. And I don't think he'll come back, to be honest. That doesn't mean he won't, but I have my big doubts. I have big qualms about it. So he's at Chelsea right now. He's been there for the season being, and he's doing really good. He's doing really good. He's a fan favorite. And he's clearly expressed his elation for being at Chelsea. So he is elated at being at Chelsea. He's really happy, tweeting out all the time that he's part of the family. It's a big family. He's talking about more playing time, and I can understand why. Because he hasn't played so much at Real Madrid with the consistency that he's liked. He hasn't. He hasn't always come on for Real Madrid. If he's come on, it's been from the bench. It's been little here's and there's. But he hasn't played. He hasn't had a real run of games at Real Madrid, and I think that he thought he would. And it is tough at Real. It is currently a tough situation at Real Madrid because we do have a lot of good midfielders, and Kovacic is more of an attacking midfielder. So obviously it's does have more competition. There seems to be a lot of attacking players coming through these past few years because it's just the mindset of today's world. To be more attacking. We don't really put emphasis on the defensive side of the game. So there you go. He's really happy there. And do I think he'll stay? It seems like he'll stay. He's really happy. It seems like he was obviously pushing for a move in the summer too. He was talking about his dissatisfaction for being on the bench at Real Madrid a lot, for not playing enough. He would have liked to play more. He was talking about how, when he was questioned about the rumors of him leaving, it was like, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And I don't think Real Madrid really liked that. Kovacic, it makes sense. He wasn't playing a lot. I would have done the same thing too. And I think Real Madrid were unimpressed when Kovacic tried to engineer a move after the World Cup. Because everyone knows he has a lot of potential. It's so obvious. The thing is just he has to kind of develop it, and he has to have a run. He has to have a run of games, and at Madrid it is kind of difficult to have that. And under Zidane he was just I don't want to say bit part player. He was a bit more than that. But he wasn't playing exactly as much as he wanted. And at Chelsea, he seems to be playing quite a bit more. And like I said, he loves it there. And, like I said, he came out with a tweet the other time. Yes, there is competition for places, but in the end, we are a family. So obviously the family kind of word, may ring a few bells for some people. Like I said, he's quite happy. He's getting playing time there, but he is happy. Okay, but it's not all in his power. So, what I want to say is that Morata. The same thing happened with Morata, basically, where Morata went to Juventus. He was really happy at Juventus. He seemed to be doing really good, and he liked playing there. It seemed like he was going to stay there. I think we all thought he was going to kind of stay there. But in the end, Real Madrid had the power to bring him back. And they brought him back. And I don't know if Morata really wanted that at the beginning. But Real Madrid brought him back because they had the power to bring him back. And so he came back. He did really good with us. And then went off to Chelsea. And now in Chelsea, apparently he's not doing so good. But when I watch his games, he's not doing good at all. And I think the reason being is that he doesn't want to, or not he doesn't want to, but yeah, he doesn't want to. I feel like he has no real relationship with Chelsea. There's no there's no affinity for the club. He doesn't feel the kind of desire to play for Chelsea. He was supposed to go to Manchester United apparently, but it didn't work out so much. Um, and so he went to Chelsea because he wanted to do a transfer. And now at Chelsea, it's not working out so well. And I think it's just because he's just not motivated. He doesn't want to play. I feel like he doesn't want to play for the badge that much. And he'll probably move eventually. I wouldn't be surprised, especially to Serie A. So obviously, in this case, as we can see, Morata, um, was at Juventus, but Real Madrid clearly had the power. They brought him back, and so with Kovacic, same thing might happen. Real Madrid has the power right now, and they might bring him back, but we still have to see. We still have to see. All right. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, or the other player that I wanted to talk about, was Martin Odegaard. So Martin Odegaard came about when he was 16, very very young. Everyone just questioned it. What is this about? What's going on with Perez? Perez doing another crazy stunt again. Um, so Perez did come out with something the other day with a statement about Odegaard, saying he has a future with us at Real Madrid. And hopefully this is the case. I have seen Odegaard. I haven't seen him at the loans because I don't really watch. I don't watch soccer too much just because I do have other things to do. I wish I could, but it's tough. Can't make a living just watching soccer, so that's why I don't watch all the games. I just watch Real Madrid, some Man United most of the time. So Perez insisted that Odegaard had a future with us, and that he did really good when he came in. He was 16, I think, and he made his debut. I think at 16. He replaced Ronaldo in that game. I forgot who it was. Levante maybe, or I can't even remember. Or I think it was Getafe. I think it was Getafe actually. So Odegaard made his debut versus Getafe. I thought he did really good. A lot of people, still a lot of critics out there, just thinking that he had no future with us. What is he doing in this shirt, Real Madrid shirt? But I thought he did really good in that game, and he almost had an assist to, I believe it was Chicharito, when Chicharito was playing with us. So he almost had an assist that game. He was very, very good. I was surprised that, or was it, no, it was Hesed. It might have been Hesed. Anyways, Odegaard, I think has a future at Real Madrid. He's not going to be another Cristiano Ronaldo. That's not how it's going to work exactly. I think he's going to be more like another Isco, maybe at the same level. I would say. He's not so. So my thing with him is that he is overrated. That's for sure. That's for sure. Or I should say he was overrated. Um, and that's only normal. I mean, the media hypes up things because they have nothing to talk about. That's only normal. But I think he has a future at Real Madrid, and I really do rate him highly. Especially that he doesn't have any physical strength, and he is in La Liga. That'll help him quite a bit. He's not in the Premier League, so if he was in the Premier League, I'd say that probably not a good player, probably not a good fit. But at La Liga, I think he will be because he's a very technical player. So right now he's at Vitesse, which is in the Eredivisie, and right now Vitesse are currently fifth in the Eredivisie. They're not winning by very big margins. These days it's been 2-1, 3-1. I've seen 1-7-0. Maybe 1-6-1 or something like that, which is big margin, but I've only seen two of those in the entire season. But generally speaking, it's been more 2-1s, 3-1s. So the goals for their kind of goal difference, I guess. Their goals for is 27, goals against 21, makes a goal difference of 6. Obviously not the best team around, but a pretty decent team nonetheless. And Odegaard did have this to say the other day about Real Madrid. He said, "I had hoped to get more chances at Real Madrid, and his expectations were not fulfilled." So that makes sense. Some players do get more opportunities at that age. However, I don't think he was quite ready. Just like Vinicius. Vinicius is young too, and he hasn't gotten a lot of opportunities either. He might just go on loan next season. So, and then you have a player like Asensio who did get quite a bit of opportunities when he was a teenager. So we have to remember that it's really hard to break through Real Madrid when you're a teenager, unless you're some kind of teen prodigy. But other than that, it's very very hard. So he can't expect too much, I guess. And he just turned 20. He's not a teen anymore. So obviously he'll start having to fulfill his potential. 4 years. I believe it was actually 3 years of loan. And so now we'll have to just see what he's made of. Hopefully he gets to have a chance next year, but I have my doubts. I mean, there's a lot of good midfielders right now for Real Madrid. Obviously, Modric is aging. There is Isco as Cam, um, but he could have his chance. He could have his chance. We'll just have to see. So in 15 games, he registered 3 goals so far. Pretty nice goals, I guess you could say. One from a free kick. It was a pretty nice goal. And yeah, he is a bit overrated, but I'll back him and I've always backed him, and I'll still keep backing him. The only thing that I'd recommend for him is another loan, but in La Liga. I think one last loan in La Liga would serve him well, would do him wonders, and I think after that he would be ready. I think after that he'd fit Real Madrid perfectly. Um, but he does still have to show his potential. I haven't seen, like I said, I haven't seen too many games about him, so I can't say much more than that. But if you guys have, if any of you guys have, please do comment. Make comments about it. If you guys have seen any games from Odegaard, I don't know, any highlights, anything from Odegaard, just comment. Just let us know what you guys think of him, because like I said, I don't have too much information on this young, I guess, prodigy. He's not a prodigy. I don't want to say that. Young kid, I guess, and I just want to know the opinions. So do comment, with your opinion on Odegaard and what you think of him. And Kovacic, do you think Kovacic will leave? So that's the other question that I have that I can't even answer. So we'll have to see. And yeah, do get commenting in the comment section, because I want to know these opinions. So yeah, those are my thoughts. That's what I came up with, and yeah, do stay subscribed to the channel. I'll keep making more videos like this, and yeah, please do comment. So that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.